What's up, family? It's Frank the Fisherman. We're back out here again. Now, Lock Ash Park today. And I'll tell you what, this is an interesting location since I've been fishing here. One thing I learned about Lock Ash, you gotta be very patient out here. The fish, or I could say all the experiences I have out here, the fish don't bite immediately. You know, this is one of them places you gotta leave your pole and your bait in the water and just give it time. There's bass in here. There's perches in here, from what I believe. Obviously the sunnies and the bluegills. But I'll tell you what, I caught more perches in here than bluegills and sunnies. I'm gonna throw 3 poles in the water today. If I'm being honest, I'm kinda down. I just broke one of my rod holders. I'm trying to stick it in the ground here. Wasn't really the most sturdiest rod holder, if I'm being honest. But I just like the way the rod moved off it when I got bites. But it's okay. I'm gonna set 2 up on the rod holder. I'm gonna go far right once. I'm gonna go far right with a pole. I'm gonna go far left with a pole. Then I'm gonna go middle. Go far right. There's deep waters here too. You ain't got the right sinker set up on here, then the wind will blow your stuff around. It's a nice day today, I will say. First pole in, I'm gonna get a worm on the second pole. Hopefully we catch some nice out here today. I got a second spot in mind, just in case there's not a lot of action here, because it's a hit and miss type of place. I got a size 4 hook on that first pole I threw in. This is size 6. I like switching up the hook sizes and hooks here because it's, you know, certain hooks are going to be presentable differently in different spots. So, yeah. One thing about me is I take worms almost everywhere with me. First thing I'm always gonna try. I pull a lure out every now and then, but it's mostly worms with me, man. Worms and other versions of live bait. I'll throw live fish out there. All right. Two poles in the water. I probably should have put that one more middle. Backpack pole's gonna be my main pole that stays in my hands. I'll drop it if I have to. Pick up another pole. Looks like the wind's blowing one of my lines, man. I might throw a heavier sinker on. You know, might not have a boatload of subscribers yet, but I just want to let the people know who did subscribe so far. I appreciate you, and I'll be, you know, it'll be a proud thing to know that when we grow this channel And take it to a place where we can be proud of. You know, you guys will be able to say you've been here from the beginning. So, the one benefit. Told you guys I'm gonna bring you guys as much content as I can. I'm a full-time worker and father, so take that into consideration, man. I got the good spot. If I'm being honest, I really wanted to get a different spot. I might be getting bit. I think I'm getting bit. Drop that pole down for a second. Nah, it's just the wind. It's a windy day today, man, so might be tricky. Might leave a little slack in the water. What the hell? Get on my line. It's a nice little spot. Like I said, hit or miss. Last time I was here, I had to really relax and be super patient. Didn't catch my first fish for about an hour, but after that I started reeling them in. Caught a nice little smallmouth here. I've seen people catch largemouths, so there's definitely some bass in here. I think I'm getting action. Oh no. These fish are I'll tell you what, these fish are smart in this pond. Like, certain places, fish just know people are fishing. They'll bite your bait, go away, come back. Haven't really had too much success on this side. Over across, you might see them two people over there. That's where I usually am at. Not tripping because that's where the sun's at today. But yeah. Today's a very slightly emotional day for me, man. My son's first day of preschool. He's 13 months old. My first son, my first baby. Never has he been in hands other than his grandparents. So, as a father, kind of nerve-wracking a little bit, but you gotta tell yourself, he'll be all right. He's in good hands. We ain't send him no rinky-dink daycare. Over here to the right. If I remember correctly, there's some snags over here to this side, so I probably don't want to play around too much over here. think something might be biting. So why does it stop? Maybe I moved down a little bit today. Usually I don't go down towards that way, but I might. If I don't get no bites in a little bit, I might just back up and just walk down a little bit. I never fished that part of the the water before, so we'll see. Someone's biting me now. I think it is at least. You know, sometimes you gotta make sure your worms and stuff is still on. That's fine. So I'll have a can of some corn out here. Probably with carp fishing. Snag close to the bank. I think I'm getting action on this one. I don't know. Feel like my bait might have been took on here, yeah. Seen a bunch on the bank. First bite of the day. I got him. I don't think so. If I Dewey's little. Nah, he was just tearing it up. Probably one of them little. I'll go right back out there. I know where he's at. Take my. He's on there. Turtle. Fuck. Frustrating. Finally got one. Little baby. But these are the little motherfuckers that fuck with you out here. They'll hit your bait, run away. That's what they look like. This one's getting big. Barely a worm left on this one either. Fucking it up. Two spots I plan on going to today, y'all. No guarantee I'm gonna catch a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But that's part of fishing. You're not always gonna go out and catch a lot of fish. And one thing I'm gonna be real with y'all about on my channel is every time I go out, I'm gonna show y'all what I catch. If I don't catch nothing, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I ain't gonna make it seem like every time I go out fishing, I catch something. But that's not, that's not real. These dudes are sugar-coated. Make it seem like every time they hit a spot, they're catching fish, and it just doesn't happen like that. That's the reality. Both bowls, actually. Not this one. Not supposed to get hit crazy right now too. Just gonna leave him right there. If he gets off, he gets off. I think he already got off. So I'm just reel this one out real quick. It's a baby. Baby perch. Alright, so y'all are active out here today. So small. Action. What the hell? I caught one bass here ever. Yeah, just one. Nah, I'm just kind of fishing for whatever. Somebody left a can of corn here though, so I think somebody was here fishing for them. Oh yeah, yeah. And these little white, I think they're little white perches. Yeah, like that's mainly what's been biting. They're all up at the bank, so like they're around here, and they just started biting on this side. So another baby. I ain't gonna keep wasting my worms on these little guys. But at least they biting, man. Like what I always tell y'all. As long as you catch something, it's better than catching nothing. think I'm gonna hit up spot number 2 pretty soon. I can't wait, y'all, until I have people walking up on me saying, hey, I watch your YouTube. That's the whole goal, man, when it's all said and done. I'm gonna pack this curry up. I'll go back out with my other one. It's a little heavier. They're biting out here now, though. I will say that. Oh, my worm's gonna spit. I start packing it up a little bit. Immediately now. We're starting to hit almost immediately. Too small. Check they tear worms up. Got me for the rest of my worms. That's gonna be it, y'all. Here. Lock ash. Loaded with these little perches. I think they are. They're loaded. Come here with worms, you'll catch them. Off to the next spot. I'll see y'all there. Spot number 2. Little spot. I done caught things here before, but it's another tough spot like I was telling y'all earlier. Very deep waters. Something cut off. First bite of the day out here. Get another one. Be a little more patient this time. Got him this time. Something nice. Oh yeah, big sunny. Oh, he got off last minute. That's a big ass sunny. Ah. That was a big ass sunny. Must be a bunch of them over there. They biting. Little bluegill. Check out something out here. It's sunny. Ooh, buddy. Put that in my whole worm. I know it's in the tough spot. Relax. You wanna go back in? I try to just come out and catch whatever.
That's the fun.
Yeah, yeah.
This water is good, man. I'm telling you, I have a feeling this fall is going to be awesome with the bass.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Because those are the biggest ones I've seen yet. And they're hanging right up the bass. They stay near the edges.
Mm-hmm.
And what I learned is they always keep themselves in a position where they can go deep.
Yeah.
Whether it's from a predator in other water, or whatever the case, or just to get food of it, they always stay where there's a ledge. Like this one here, it comes out and it drops. This right here.
Uh-huh. One thing I learned from, just fishing off that bridge over there, because one day it was real bright out, and I was able to see everything that was going on. They're like hunting the bluegills, the bass.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they're hunting the bluegills. So I'm like, that's why they're not taking my worms, because they eat fish. You know what I mean? So I was trying to, I caught a little, I went over here, caught a bluegill, then went back over there because there was a big one over there. And I just kept seeing them swim back and forth, chasing the little fish, and they would just go and run away. So I caught, I think the bluegill I caught was just too big because he would go to attack it, but he just couldn't swallow it. So one day I want to catch a bunch of bluegill and come back, like little bluegill come out and just fish with. Right. I have a couple bluegill spots where, you can catch about 10 to 15 within an hour, and that'll be your bait for the day. So I ended up chopping them up.
You were just talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up chopping them up and tried catching them like that, and didn't get lucky. But I'm telling you, man, like, just like you guys are seeing them, that's what keeps me coming back here, because I know they're in here. And one day they're gonna bite. They're gonna take it one day.
Absolutely. Yeah, center portion with a cut piece. Put that on the bottom, maybe.
Yeah, I'm always thinking, and just like I always think of how, because what I really want to do is I want to get as deep as I can out that way.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of
I'm,
What I want to invest in, I'm gonna tell you now.
uh,
The drones that have the little claw.
yeah, and that dropped it. Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
yep. I seen people doing that in the ocean,
Yeah,
dropping big old baits in the ocean like that.
I'm all about it.
But cause I know that's probably where most of them are at, deep in the middle of that. You know, I can only imagine the size fish that's hiding down in that hole,
Imagine.
and I just can't get down there.
Look, this guy's right here. Ooh, he's right here. I don't know if you can see with the glare. Oh, he just went under the dock. Oh no, he's coming this way. I can see him now with the glare.
There's a bunch of minnows down. See, they're probably snacking on these little minnows.
Right they are, right?
There's a bunch of them down there. Let's drop it, see what happens.
Bass are tough. Here, let me get mine out of the way. Drop yours over there.
Where you at over there?
This is just mine.
I see a little sunny over there.
Yeah, it's a little boat pond. But they hang underneath this concrete pad here.
See, one thing I've been using, it's certain spots where, you know, they're used to it and they're like, they'll bite it, swim away, come back. Like, sometimes it's a chess game with it. Sometimes you go to a spot, there's not a heavy fishing spot, and they just take it. You know what I mean? You never know what you're getting.
Oh, 100%.
But I was talking to one of the elders that come out here a lot, and he said he caught a big bass. He said he caught big trout in there, too.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely, like, when you see a big body of water like this, you know it's a lot of species in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then sometimes I try to hit like them dark shaded areas in the back, but you're always battling a tree over there, man.
So you know it's weird, Frank, because they catfish. They go for chickens. They go for
Yeah.
bass. Snooty bastards. There's like not a scent. It's more of an action, really. Other scents like crawdads and stuff, but
My second trip this year, I went to this is a spot at Bradford. It's called Bradford. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, that's a good cast. If I can get off the tree. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm young, but I'm very old school when it comes to fishing. My grandfather and my uncle, like they taught me their way. So I'm like very old school. And I like it like that. I like, I'm very patient.
you have to be with fishing.
Yeah.
The older I get, it's
Sounds like a toad or something.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. He's out there. Every day. Fishing's just peaceful. Brings it back to nature.
It's my therapy, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too,
Yeah.
man.
And my wife, because I just got married before my son was born.
Congrats again.
Thank you. So, got something probably a little sunny.
There you go.
Feels heavier.
Cut him up. Let's drum this water, Frank.
Yeah, that's a bigger one.
Yo, you had a big motherfucker chasing him.
Yeah.
Yo, that was.
I'm telling you, they
like
eat.
This.
They
He's literally just following.
they eat each other, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I love it. He's like, who you telling? I say that shit all the time.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I would literally watched on that bridge them just chase other fish the whole time, and I said that's why they're not. That's why I can't catch nothing. This is a big sunny, or a bluegill. Like, oh, it's a big one.
Yo, you
Shit, if I had the hook for it, I would.
I'll grab him. Yeah, he was in pursuit, man.
It's a big one, yo. Yeah, they got so. That's why I can appreciate, one this size.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind losing my worm to one this size. This is a nice size fish. But yeah, like what you just seen right there, that's what I see here all the time. Like they just chase each other, and they'll even try to swallow it, even if it's too big. And if they can't swallow it, they'll just say, okay, whatever. But that's why